How do you justify a Conservative assertion that you are committed to getting people back into work with removing the £20 uplift to universal credit?
Well, the £20 uplift was specific to recognise the shock that happened, particularly for people newly coming into benefits of what happened with coronavirus. We do want to make sure that people, as I say, are getting aspects of more training on skills. I think there's been over 80,000 apprenticeship starts, helped by the incentive we've given by employers to take people on. Over 60,000 young people are in Kickstart. But overall, we're seeing employment rise month after month after month, and we want to continue that people getting in, but also things like the Lifetime Skills Guarantee, helping them get better paid jobs.
Okay, even more straightforward question. Why are we getting rid of the £20 uplift?
Because it was a temporary measure recognised for the extent of the COVID pandemic.
I mean, that's not an answer. I mean, saying that it was a temporary measure, you could carry on with it if it was proved to be working effectively. It has been proved to be working effectively.
Well, in terms of, you talk about working effectively, it was there, it was an element there to protect people, particularly those initially coming into benefits for the first time. We want to make sure we make the shift into all about Plan for Jobs, and it's the ongoing investment in that where we're seeing people get back into work, and we want people to get on in work.
I mean, this was the argument you gave, I think, actually on this programme back in July when we spoke last about this, that, you know, it's all about getting people back into work. But this is an in-work benefit.
Correct.
A third of people who are on it are in work. A third of people who are on it, basically, I'm playing around with the numbers slightly here, but a third of people are looking for work. You know, are you entirely happy with this?
Yes, we made this decision earlier in the year. The Chancellor announced it in the budget, and that's why we're building up the update to the Plan for Jobs to make sure that as we see the end of the furlough scheme, so the support that's happened there, as we see the end of the other support schemes that we've put in place during this time of COVID, that we accelerate our Plan for Jobs.
How does taking £1,000 away from some of the lowest, some of the poorest people in this country, how does that help them get back into work?
Well, it was a temporary stopgap, as I've pointed out, for people. The uplift was done. It made it in line with the statutory sick pay, the basic pay that people could have if they were out of work for other reasons. But I'm conscious that we want to keep working with our now 27,000 work coaches around the country. We've got over 200 extra job centres supporting people getting to work, but also to progress in work as well.
660,000 people, according to Unite the Union, 660,000 key workers will have a negative impact on their bank balance as a result of this. The Joseph Rowntree Foundation says 500,000 more people being pulled into poverty, including 200,000 children. Citizens Advice are warning that a third of people on universal credit will end up in debt when the extra payment is removed. All of those taken together, and you tell me that you personally are happy to see this go.
Well, if I think about the £20 up week, that's just about 2 hours of national minimum wage. That's why we are working through our work coaches with people on low pay who may well be in work about what we can do to help them get more hours or indeed to get the skills in order to get a higher paid job. We've already lifted the national minimum wage, so it's about 60% of median earnings. So
500,000 people being dragged into poverty.
As I've pointed out, well, there's an element we can get into discussion about how poverty metrics are done, as whether they're relative measures and all the other things. The point is, there are definitely vacancies out there. We are there with 27,000 work coaches to help people, as I say, get into, but also get on in work. And that's what really matters as well, the progress that we can help people get on in work.
Well, let's just take all of this together. You know, we're seeing a cut to the universal credit uplift. We're seeing an increase in national insurance contributions. We're seeing plans to freeze the income tax personal allowance.